Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.
Who is the kid who had a relationship? Woohoo! What up, y'all?
What it do?
Another week of the Midnight Paco Podcast, you know.
The show.
Episode 10, people.
Number 10. We
Moving
made
on
it 10.
up.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. It's a little stepping stone, but you know what? Hey, every week we add to the numbers, and because you are our watchers, appreciate every one of you. Like and subscribe, baby.
We are nothing without you.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
For sure.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast is brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. Services offered. Well, they help you with documents that need to be tied. Guardianships, probates, divorce, wills and trusts, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right.
Huh.
Did it. Yeah, once again, everybody, you can follow me, Justin Fuller Comedy, at Instagram.
And I am the _great _COREE, Corey. Go ahead and follow me and send me messages. I love those. I love your comments. I love all opinions, good or bad. We need them all.
That's right. You can also follow us at the Midnight Paco Podcast at Instagram, but you can also send us email at midnightpacopodcast@gmail.com as well. Check out the merch, 26 Apparel at Amazon and 26 Designs at Redbubble.
That's
Anything
right.
else is a fraud.
Bootlegging our spit, man.
That's
That's great.
That's what it is.
You know what? And shout out to all of my professional micers out there. I see them out there, and I know y'all watching.
Where you at?
Y'all don't say nothing and everything. Get your merch. We got shirts for you.
Yeah.
Professional micers,
Straight
open
out
micers.
Straight out the presses. You can get those at Amazon as well. 26 Apparel.
Man, this look dope enough to rock on. I'm rocking this on stage.
Look at this one. Too.
That one's dope. Professional. What that say? Professional open micer. What kind of crowd is this?
What kind of crowd is this?
You guys don't get that one?
Oh, that's legit as shit.
We got the merch. Go to our webpage and get you some merch.
That's
Matter
right.
of fact,
mine's in the mail, baby. Mine be here next week. Get it.
Speaking of,
yo,
you notice the temperature dropping?
It's getting chilly a little bit. Not today. It's hot as hell. It's hot as
That's
hell
what I said,
today.
but you know the temperature is definitely. Hold on, I think I got a call coming in.
What's that? That's a big
Hello,
ass phone. That's like old school phones. Remember those things like this?
Oh yeah, this is the merch.
Oh,
this is the hoodies.
Oh,
What it do? The hoodies
what,
are
the
here.
hoodies here?
Absolutely.
Oh,
This is the hoodies,
get-
man. These are the
man.
Midnight Paco Podcast hoodies.
Ooh, those
Ready
are
for you?
dope.
It's
can't
good
wait.
for wearing in the car or on your motorcycle
That's right.
or on your way to and from work or school.
Man.
It's comfortable to the touch.
Or just chilling at the house. Just
You got a pocket right here.
Netflix and chilling. You got a little breeze.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, want to put it on, stay a little warm.
Dopeness.
That's right.
We got that merch for you.
Yeah, it's coming, baby. It's already out there. Check it out on Amazon. Like I said, Redbubble. 26 Design on Redbubble and 26 Apparel on Amazon. That's what's up. Support the cause. Appreciate y'all.
Support the page.
Subscribe. That's right.
And everything.
Hey, happy birthday, dog.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was great.
That's awesome. Yeah, what'd you do? Get into it. I didn't even.
I went to dinner
Nice.
and went bowling.
Awesome.
All the things that everybody normally do, I normally don't do because I'm always working.
Right. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I worked nights this whole week. I didn't get to do anything.
It's new places that I found out wasn't new that's out. And they was like, where you been? Oh, working?
Nights, man. It's horrible. Man, that's God bless you people out there that have to work nights, because it is I'll tell you what, it's a different lifestyle altogether.
Yeah.
Altogether. I mean, you can get things done during the day where you normally can't do as well. You know, when you're working during the day all the time, you know, those little things you can like drive off the car, get an oil change while everyone's at work. You know what I'm saying? You can go and sneak around, like go to the gym. It's not that busy because everyone's at work. You know what I'm saying? So you get those little things you can get out of the way, grocery shopping because it's not that busy, but
things that you should be like, those are good times to do things, but you're exchanging it for your sleep.
Oh yeah, because it's so hard to get back into that schedule as far as, you know, when you're used to waking up normal jobs or whatever, like 5:30. Some people get 5:30, 6:30, whatever the case, you know. Yeah. But and even if you work 12 hours, it's a different way. You get home at 6:30, you eat dinner, you settle in, you take a shower, whatever, you get relaxed. Now you're just comfy and you just. It feels natural. You put on a show or something, listen to a podcast, maybe.
Like the Midnight Paco podcast.
That's right. I got to plug that shit.
Yeah.
And then, but it's different. You go to bed and you're home. Everyone's usually there. You know what I mean? And man, when you work nights, dude, by the time your significant other or some people, family, are coming home, you're like, all right, I'm out. You know, you don't even see them. You know, you go out as dark. You come home, it's sometimes dark. Yeah. And depending on your shift, there's light out, which really messes with your sight.
Absolutely.
Because then you got to go home, and you're used to being up because it's bright. So now it's just like, oh, okay, maybe I want to eat something. You don't go right to bed. You know what I'm saying? And say you work at 6:30 that same night, and you finally get to sleep at like, what, 7, 8? And you sleep for how many hours, wake up, now you're like, damn,
it's time to go to work.
Yeah, it's just a whole different vibe. So God bless you people. Yeah, it's all the time. And it's just not conducive to trying to be out there doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? You just don't get a chance. It's the worst. So you gotta
definitely because you wanna be your best you.
Exactly.
When you're on stage, even if it's 4, 10 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, man.
You want it to be your best. You want to be in good spirits and good chill.
Yeah.
Good cheering. Well, some of us do.
Yeah, right.
And you go up there and you're tired.
You're tired.
Yeah, you know.
Those are the good, I guess, the struggles of trying to make it. So when, I guess, if you do eventually, it's well worth it. These are those times you cherish, I guess.
Well, I've been practicing, like, I call it, and others have referred to it as being on. No matter what you're going through, you know, because I used to work at a call center, and I used to be a part of the training, and I used to tell everybody that comes in, like, all of your problems that you have, bills that you owe, and things like that, all of that should be waiting for you in the car. You leave your car, all of that trouble, you might have baby mama problems, or the kids getting on your nerves and stuff. And I know it's easier said than done, but all that stuff should just be waiting for you in the car. When you come here, you know, we're supposed to sound professional, and it will help if you sound like you're smiling. And, you know, I mastered sounding like I'm smiling when I'm not. I mastered that, and you know, I had the ability to do that, and I took the same skills along with the stage.
That's okay. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Because I worked at a store called Radio Shack.
Okay. Yeah, back in the day, I remember Radio. So, they still have those out there?
I don't think so. Okay. Not here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I worked at Radio Shack, and from the majority of the time I worked at Radio Shack, I was behind in child support.
Okay.
And my checks literally said every 2 weeks. My check said I got paper checks, and it said VOID.
Oh.
On the dollar amount.
And you gave nothing.
And then you have the ones that say, they're not supposed to take no more than 60% of your income. So, yeah, that's true. That's true. But to get an amendment or an adjustment, it takes, well, at the time, before all of this automation, it was still somewhat automated. But you put in for a motion to amend or to adjust, that's a 3-month process.
Oh, yeah, man.
So what you supposed to do? So I said all of that to say, the people, my customers that came in at Radio Shack had no idea. like if anybody's having a bad day, I had a bad day when I came in. Like,
Right? Cause you're working for
I'm
free.
working for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm smiling and
Fuck your batteries.
yeah. Like, you freaking nerd, get out of here. No, we don't have that.
No, there's no computer component.
Like, how do you even know what that is? It's in those computer component drawers, man. It's in there somewhere. It's in alphabetical order. It's like filed in the Dewey Decimal System or something. I don't know.
You know, man, you're talking to somebody who just created all this that you see in the simulation we're living
Shout out
in.
to Soulja Boy. Big Draco. Oh, how can I forget Al Gore too? He took the initiative to start the internet. You remember he was in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Al Gore ran for president for all my youngsters out there. And, you know, part of his campaign, and he said he took the initiative to start the internet, which, you know,
Yeah, right. Not at all. Which I didn't pay no mind about politics then, and I try not to now, sadly enough. You know, it's thrown in your face more than ever.
It's
now,
thrown in your face.
It's
but
getting like ridiculous, boy.
I'm paying more attention to it.
I mean, you kind of have to, but at the same time, you realize if you don't, you're better off because then you get caught in these sides. These you know what I'm saying? You get caught like in a like, oh, you're this or you're that, and it's like, no, I'm not really. I just don't. I have an opinion on everything. I really do. But guess what, people? I got an award for most talkative. I don't know if anybody else, most of you out there, but my high school class, senior class voted me most talkative. I know it's probably because I was talking all the shit fucking all the time, but I got an award, so I'm supposed to be doing this, I guess. I didn't realize that back then. I thought I was just trying to...
They just foresaw your future.
They foresaw my future that I just talked so much shit, apparently. I used to be like, what's up? I was trying to be the biggest flirt, but apparently, you know, girls were like, all right, what up, motherfucker? Get out my face, you talking shit. Yeah, no, never. Bye. Oh, you're so funny. Heard that shit a lot, but, you know... No, so it drives me nuts when they try and put you in a box. It's almost, I will touch on it, but I don't want to even care to get into this, but it's like the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated. It's just really becoming one of these things where people like to, because they're part of something, now they want to tell you to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And I understand for some reasons. I'm not saying it doesn't work, people. I'm not saying the vaccine doesn't work. What I'm saying is don't force me to do a fucking thing that I don't want to do. This is my body. I will die myself. You know what I'm saying? I understand people are afraid about, you know, and this is where motherfuckers don't like to listen to facts. Okay, you don't want to get vaccinated, but you're going to carry it and you're going to spread it. Okay, well, facts. People who've been vaccinated still catch it and spread it. I'm just saying. Those are facts. So, whether you want to get protected from the virus and get vaccinated, that's on you. That's fine. I'm not saying not to. But don't force me to do it because I've already had it and it didn't affect me. And now I have antibodies. And so my body has a natural immunity to fight it. You know what I'm saying? And
what about the Delta variant? I don't know.
Everyone who's gotten the shot are not protected from the Delta variant or this fucking Lambda variant. Apparently, that definitely doesn't protect it. But now they have these booster shots that you're going to have to get all the time, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I got chickenpox vaccine back in the day. Guess what? Never had to get a booster shot. You know why? Because it was a vaccine that killed the virus. It's not a test that's not approved by the FDA. It's not even approved. But there's still... That aside, go get it. I'm not saying don't get it. Go get it. By all means, if you feel vaccinated, if you feel like you need to do it, get it. But now we're starting to separate people. And now they're talking about these fucking cards. And people who are vaccinated are like, yeah, well, you should have it. Okay. All right. So you're okay with that because you're in a box now. Because now you're in a special group of people. You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh, yeah, go ahead. We can still have slaves. It's okay. You know what I mean? Or some bullshit because it didn't affect you. You know what I'm saying? when it doesn't affect people, they have no care in the world about anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like they completely shut their fucking minds off to anybody else who has a thought on the contrary, especially when they're talking facts.
Well, I agree with you. Just to piggyback off of what you just said, like, it really bothers me when I hear people say, if you don't want to get harassed by the cops, just follow the law.
Exactly. Thank you.
So
thank you.
On that, I agree with you on that, because people say that because it don't affect them.
Yeah.
That particular DWB, driving while black, is very real.
It's very real.
And I've been stopped several times for that, in my personal vehicle and in my big truck. And I said it before, the city of Parma, and I'll say this again.
Notorious.
I'll say this again. Whenever you walk into a courtroom and it looks nice, you see mahogany wood or nice wood fixtures and great furniture and stuff like that, you're going to pay something.
Mm-hmm.
So, Parma court. What was told to me was, once I got into court, the officer made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go ahead and dismiss the charges. All you got to do is pay court costs. Pay for this good looking shit.
Yeah.
And that was $200. They dismissed the case, but I still had to pay for court costs. That's Parma, Ohio, and the city of Parma.
That's amazing.
So I don't know. Maybe you should wear my makeup when you drive through black people, so you won't be a victim of DWB. Or
it's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying?
And the reason why I'm going to say that is because there was another black driver there that had on his uniform just like I did at court. DWB. He worked for UPS. Same thing. I heard the same thing being told to him. The officer made a mistake. Oh, you have to pay his court costs. The difference between him and I was he didn't have the money for the court costs, and I did, and they made arrangements for it. And whoever that brother is, shout out to you, but sorry you were a victim just like I was, and I'm sure plenty of other people was.
Oh yeah, because look at this. Because I don't remember, but I had to go there and fight a ticket, which of course I sat there, and when it was my turn, the bailiff came up to me and got over there and was like, "Oh yeah, just so to let you know that the officer said that the radar gun wasn't working, or the weather malfunctioned, and so you're free to go." And I just laughed because of course I knew that was bullshit from the beginning. But
no court costs?
Amazingly, no court costs. I was not told, and I don't remember ever paying anything to them. So that is, I'm not gonna say anything. I have no idea I mean, that's a different charge, driving while being black, than from stealing tickets.
Was it the city of Parma?
Yes.
No court costs?
No court costs.
That's some bullshit, man.
Especially none that I'm aware of. I mean, I may have some out there floating.
Didn't you see that nice wood in that court?
So I probably won't pay it. Oh yeah, it was nice. But the whole time I wasn't paying attention. I'm just mad the whole time, thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? What? I can't wait to tell my piece. And of course they got me up and told me, oh, it's okay, which I knew because I told him from the rip when he pulled me over that I was going to fight it. I mean, so I was doing 55 on a turn when he was sitting right there. I mean, if I did do that, that would make me the dumbest person ever, people. And not to say that I'm probably not in line for that award as well, but that would make me real stupid considering I know, a little bit how they operate.
And back to the freedom of choice. I mean, it's, I know seatbelts save lives, but I think it should be a choice. Smoking should be a choice as well. But it gets kind of tricky because smoking is not only a personal thing, that it affects people around you. So,
oh, you mean like indoors somewhere?
Indoors.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've never been a fan of that shit. My fucking grandfather used to hotbox my ass. I probably got to say.
I think all of us was because now that we know more.
Oh yeah.
Or know better information, we're not doing that.
I mean, I was probably like 6 in the car with that.
We all did.
We all did. Breathing everything in, boy. And he'd let his cigarette go. Ash would all the way. He'd be just driving. I'm like, what the fuck, watching it. And I was amazed because it didn't break until it hit a bump big enough to make it fall.
Excuse me. For the longest, I mean, you know, I think a lot of our parents did that, smoked while we were in the car, and it don't bother me now.
Yeah.
I think because of that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of it because cigarette smoke is fucking. And I used to smoke. For a little bit, you know, especially in the military. I smoked. There ain't nothing else to do but smoke cigarettes when you're in the fucking military, which is bad, but.
But comparing to the vaccinated and the non-vaccinated, and I guess you could sort of compare this because, you know, I'm a non-smoker. I used to smoke, but I do sort of give a message to people I care about smoking.
Of course, but they know.
Yeah, I know they know, and they just like I did.
Yeah.
But I try to put another spin on it, maybe something that they don't think about, just to plant a seed.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's not bad.
I say I quit smoking because, I did an inventory of my life, of myself. I love myself, and if you truly love yourself, you wouldn't self-destruct. You know, you smoking is self-destructive. It is.
And for self-destruction.
It's like that, and it affects more than just your lungs, mouth, nose, all your otolaryngology, that's the ear, nose, and throat. All of that it affects, and and plus the third hand smoke, they said, is dangerous too. I'm willing to say that it has its own life, and the reason why I say it has its own life is because when I worked over the road in my truck, my cousin and I.
Oh, and third hand smoke, I'm assuming, is the exhale smoke that comes out?
No, I'm considering it the stains on the wall and windows and shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying
it just gets into the fabrics and stuff.
The fabrics and would actually stain, and they say that's toxic.
That's tar. Isn't that the tar that get released?
I don't know what it is, but it stains the walls.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it's alive, and I'm gonna tell you why I say it's alive. Because me and my cousin, when I was over the road, we scrubbed that truck from top to bottom with bleach.
You didn't kill nobody.
No, I'm just. I just don't like this. I'm very comfortable in my own dirt.
Yeah, you got Pharrell, whatever that fucking hand sanitizer everywhere. I got you.
Oh, you saw my hand sanitizer?
Yeah, on both sides. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I'm comfortable in my own dirt, but somebody else's dirt.
Oh yeah, man. That's
so we cleaned the shit out of that. Thank you, Dion, for helping me. But we cleaned it from top to bottom, and I cleaned it because I saw the stains.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was certain parts that wasn't cloth in the truck, like over the visor area. You know what I'm saying? I cleaned it and I wiped it clean. A month later, that shit was back. I don't smoke. It was still up there. It came back.
Were you in the same truck? Were people in it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just saying.
That shit came back. I want to, in our place.
Yeah.
It happened again. Because I had that old sleeper. When I first came here, I had that old sleeper.
Okay.
And I cleaned the shit out of it. The shit came back. It comes back. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I cleaned it with stuff that gave the illusion, because sometimes when you wipe stuff,
it looks clean.
It looks like it's clean, and then when it dry, it came back. I don't know if that was the case, but if it's not, that shit is alive. Because if you wipe it, if you clean it and it come back, that shit is a organism.
Yeah, it's definitely not good for you. I mean, it's like my sister. She smokes, and she has the worst smoker's cough. I mean, I got phlegm like a mom too, but I'm like, and she's the worst. Like, my grandfather died from lung cancer. You know what I mean? I believe, uncle as well. But she knows that it's not good for you. But she don't care. You know what I mean? She don't care.
I mean, that's sort of selfish too. I mean, and I'm not saying your sister's selfish, but I'm saying that act is a selfish act. Simply because, same with my family. We lost one that, a loved one. My Aunt Gwen, to cancer.
Yeah.
And it was smoking related.
Oh.
You know, so it's like...
And a lot of these deaths from COVID are smoking related.
Yeah, this was... You know, it wasn't COVID related.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you know, that's what's adding to a lot of these people because they have underlying conditions.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
A lot from smoking.
Sure.
It affects your respiratory system. So when they do get sick, and so if you do get the vaccine, I'm sure it helps you more. You know what I'm saying? From where you would have been, but those are people that are already in trouble. Look, nowadays people, you don't hear too many deaths. More so, you're just hearing people hospitalized. So they know how to cure it. They know how to treat it now better.
Well, to finish what I was saying is, it's like with the pain that you're feeling from this loss, isn't that enough for you not to want the family or anyone else to go through this again with you? Isn't that enough for you to quit smoking?
It's easier said than done, man. That's like stop drinking coffee.
I mean,
most people drink coffee and have a cigarette. That's like their fucking shit, dude. Some people can't wait to have that cigarette in the morning with their coffee, yo.
I mean, it's just certain things I don't understand. I just thought when you know better, and I'm guilty too because I could be eating a heck of a lot better. One of my birthday gifts to myself was, you know, my birthday. I was in the doctor's office. My phone was ringing and alerts was going off, and the doctor was like, "You need to get that." I was like, "No, I'm sorry. Let me turn that off." And I said, "It's my birthday. I'm really not that important. My phone never goes off like this. Like, I'm really not that important." But thank you for everybody that, you know, sent me love through text or post on the internet or gave me that phone call. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. It made me feel really special. But you know, I went to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor, but I went to the doctor on my birthday, and you know, they were like, lose some weight.
It's it. It's tough, man. Look, it's not easy, people. If everyone could do it, we'd all look fucking great. You know what I'm saying? It's I've been working out on and off for 20 years, and you see my little ass. This ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in somewhat shape. I can go and run a mile.
He's cut like Bruce Lee.
I'm working on that shit, people. Underneath this shirt, get it twisted. It's starting to.
Well, you know. I just got this cut, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I got to work on, you know. Well, you know, you see it, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
you got that.
You know. I'm
average as shit. Is what I'm getting at, people. I ain't shit, but you still got to work out. You know?
I worked hard for every. Look, every little curve or anything that you see that look like a little bit of muscle, I worked hard for it because it wasn't genetic like that.
Me neither.
At all. I'm not one of those kids that you see.
Oh, hell no.
You know, like freaking pit bulls that, you know, come out already muscular and
just
shit.
Fucking jacked. Yeah, I'm like, where the fuck?
That was not me at all.
Never. Nope. Like I said, man, I'm 5'8". I'm 165 pounds probably. Average is fuck. Yeah, I mean, so trust me, I had to work hard for every little thing. I'm at the gym at least an hour. I try and go at least an hour every at least 4 times a week.
Well, I got to get back into it. I
need to stop eating bad.
I'll get back.
Fuck McDonald's. I love those milkshakes.
No, F that. Get that poison out of here.
I know it's bad. It's so bad, people.
Yeah, you know how I know it's bad? Because it goes straight through.
It goes straight through. Yep.
That's your body's way of saying, get this bullshit.
It's so tough though, man, and I get it. People, we're on a tight schedule. Shit's cheap. You can get a meal, bam, smash, good. From that point, but then when you're laying down,
probably better off opening a can of Spam with some crackers and some salsa.
Whoa, what'd you call me? Crack. This motherfucker always throwing dicks. No, okay. I like tuna.
Tuna's good.
I like tuna. I used to eat it out of the can, just like crack it open, put a little seasoning salt, and eat it like that.
Well,
shout out to Andre.
I never was that disgusting.
I did that shit.
You know what? I'm lying.
It's healthy.
I'm lying.
That's the healthiest way. Maybe not the seasoning salt.
I used to eat it like that too when I was on the road. I did a lot of crazy shit when I was on the road.
I don't recommend it now. It definitely tastes super fishy, but you know.
I used to do that. I used to drain it and eat it like that on the road.
It's
a lot of peanut butter and jelly.
PB&J saved me for a month in Samara, dog. That's all I ate in Samara when Saying Iraq. Because we were down there for a month, yo. Straight up PB&J, baby. Shout out to all my peeps that were with me. Y'all know what that was like. That's all we feasted on, boy. It was great.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Yep, it was that or MREs. Every once in a while, we got some meals brought to us. But that shit...
What is MREs?
It's a meal-ready fucking thing. It's like you open it up, you got spaghetti sometimes. And they got this bag where you got to pour water in it to heat it up. It's
water heats it up?
Yeah, they have this like fucking thing full. I don't know what the hell's in it, but it's like, you know, you pour it in there and it creates like a heating.
Oh, like, do you think, is it like anything like the hand warmers?
Kind of like that, but you know, it's a pack in there where you pour it in there. Whatever things they got mixed in that bitch creates, you know, heat.
It's different from the food?
Yeah. You put the food's like in a pouch. And you put that in there and you heat it up and then you pull it out, open the pouch, and then there's like spaghetti. They have like chicken enchiladas.
Like spaghetti with like noodles?
Yeah. It's like Chef Boyardee's in a can.
No, I was just wondering.
Yeah, with meat too. Actually, some of them aren't that bad. People are like, you're fucking nuts, but some of them aren't terrible. And I
could probably eat that every day.
I mean, trust me. Well, luckily for me during training, my wife, boy, at the time we were just dating, but shout out that. She was ride or die, yo. So she would send me ravioli. So we'd be out there. I just crack open a can of that shit and eat it right out of the can.
Canned ravioli?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
It'll be in your care box?
It'd be cold. Yeah. Yeah. Send me a bunch of those. So and they were.
Chef Boyardee, if I'm not mistaken, is originated here in Cleveland, and I think on like in the Woodland, the 30th and Woodland area, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm. Either way, they packaged them great for me. I survived off of them motherfuckers.
Not Erie, but Cleveland.
Oh,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Still is legit. That's fine.
Still is legit?
No, I said that's fine. That's still legit.
Oh,
Chef
okay.
Boyardee. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Cleveland. There's a lot of gyms here in Cleveland.
Okay.
A bunch of them.
That's good.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. I believe it's
Chef Boyardee.
I think
Is that how it's pronounced?
Boyardee, yes.
Boyardee?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He made my military deployments pleasant because I got to eat those when I was out there.
I might be wrong with my location.
Yeah. Either way.
It was here in the
they
land.
Packaged that and got it to me back in 2004. Most of 2005. No, it was 2004 was trained up mostly. Because when we were in Iraq, we ate great. So there was a chow hall there where you ate 4 meals a day. That shit was wonderful. I enjoyed that shit.
Oh, I'm airplane mode. I can't look it up. I wanted to fact check it.
Well, where it was at?
Yeah.
No worries. You just want to give shout out to Cleveland. Big ups. Shout out to Cleveland people. But look at my Pittsburgh shirt. Go ahead and get merch. Actually, I got Cleveland ones on there too. It say Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
You know what I saw?
I saw the bags and everything.
The Browns colors, people.
The bags is the truth.
Yeah, man. You support your
Shirts
team.
are the truth too.
Football starting people. Got to get out there and support your team. Look at this, baby. Pittsburgh, PA. Of course, they got the black and yellow. I got Cleveland, Ohio. I actually got the Cavs colors and I got the Browns colors.
You're the only one that designed shirts with the dog tag that I've seen.
Shout out to my military peoples, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Look, you got to.
Too bad you had to waste it on that, but it's a great design.
You know, I'm trying to shout out to every city. You know, it's the ones one. You know, throw it in the comments. I'll make one. You know what I'm saying? Throw it up there, but we're working on with just select few cities right now. But no, look, man, the military was a big part of my life. It really was. My life really.
Sergeant Fuller.
That's legit. Yep. I finished as the E6 staff sergeant.
Okay.
Yeah. So my military career was legit, man. I had 2 deployments, and I don't regret doing any of it. You know, I guess a big topic going on is Afghanistan. You know what I mean? Which I never was.
Which one were they trying to ride the airplane?
Afghanistan. It's in Kabul, but it's in Afghanistan. Yeah, that was bad.
I saw that and I didn't know if that was real. I said, is that for real?
Dude, that goes to show how people are trying to get the fuck out of certain spots, man. Look, I'm going to throw a take on it. I haven't been to Afghanistan. I've been to Iraq twice. I actually signed back up when I got out in 2010. I got back in for a year in 2013. It was right before President Obama's second inauguration. Because when I got back in, I actually went down there for that. We had to post up around D.C. and show presence or whatever the case, security force and everything. So I got to be part of that, which is cool. But I only got back in because my unit was supposed to go back. They were supposed to go deploy again, and they were supposed to go to Afghanistan in 2014. Mm-hmm. So that's the only reason why I joined back up. But they ended up canceling the deployment, so I ended up just getting out because I only signed a year. You know what I mean? But so my take on it is, look, I know, and I seen like wives of soldiers on there like cursing, getting out of there. What is it for all nothing? And you know, my person died. And first things first, people, we have to realize this army is all volunteer. It's all volunteer. When I volunteered, I volunteered and joined the National Guard. Okay? And people will give you flack about being in the National Guard. They call you nasty girls and bullshit like that because you really ain't in the military and blah, blah, blah. But truth be told, I joined the military. I joined National Guard, the Army National Guard. And when I joined up, you pick MOSs. You know, that's your job in the military. You can choose to be between a cook, communications. Those were actually some of my choices, but then I put infantry. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to join and do something, I want to be there and doing the job that is, hey.
You want to feel like you're doing it.
I want to do it. If we're going to do it, I want to be the one that's going to go do it, right? Because maybe I can make a difference. Maybe I can save somebody's life or do something. And I'll even get into some of the things we did.
What branch were you in the Army?
Army National Guard, yeah. Because they have like National Guard Air Force, they have National Guard. That's just National Guard, but then you're part of the Army. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like the Marines. So when you get called up, you
know
go with
the snipers made fun of y'all, right?
Snipers?
Yeah.
Why? Snipers? Why would they make fun of anybody?
They made fun of the infantry.
Oh, why?
Because they thought y'all was dumb.
Well, it all depends. They went out in two-man teams.
They was like that y'all would do stupid stuff. Y'all be like playing with grenades.
Oh, well, no, I didn't do that dumb shit. That's stupid motherfuckers that do that stupid shit, you know?
The snipers talked about y'all.
I got friends that are snipers.
They talked about the infantry.
They were in the infantry.
You should ask them.
They all started off in the infantry.
You should ask them. Like, do you snipers talk about the infantry?
Oh, sure, because they be sitting back just watching, overlooking. They're like, look at these dumb motherfuckers just sitting there stupid, not paying no mind. Look, I can shoot them right now in the face. I guarantee it. Look,
that's just what I heard. I don't know.
I don't know. But my buddy is one of my best friends.
Ask them, did they talk about infantry?
They're part of the infantry. They go with the infantry. I'm sure they talk about them, yeah, because there's a bunch of dumb fucks in the infantry, you know? You got stupid people in the military, people. These are 17-year-old to fucking whatever kids. When I joined, I was 25 years old. You know what I mean? And so when I went in, I was like late. And my fucking battle buddy was 17, so I was doing mad push-ups for his fucking ass. But he was a cool kid. He just was young. He didn't give a fuck about little things. And, you know, but he got better throughout the course. And that's what basic training is about. But so even when you join the National Guard, you still have to go through the Army fucking basic training, which when you're infantry, you go to Fort Benning, Georgia. That's the only place you go. They have a lot of other places they call like Fort Jackson, they call Relaxing Jackson, and all these other bases that you ain't really training. You know what I mean? You train, but the drill sergeants ain't in you shit like they are at Fort Benning. And I'm sure it's gotten bitchier now, but you know, I remember nights getting woken up and stupid shit and had to go out on hills carrying buckets, squatting, fucking don't spill water up, start from the beginning and fucking get on your face, get down, you're a soldier trying to escape, fucking with just your toes and, you know what I mean? It's stupid shit, but they try and break you down to build you back up, you know what I mean? They're putting you through sleep deprivation and, you know, they got to get a group of people within 12-week time period to go from whatever the fuck you were at your house to I will guide your back and I gotta kill this motherfucker.
I heard you was hustling Red Bulls.
No, I didn't hustle Red Bulls. I never took those things.
In 5 hours.
Nope.
During that time.
Nope.
No.
Hell no, dog.
That's just what I heard.
Because you valued any sleep you got. You don't give a fuck if it's 5 minutes. Fuck a Red Bull. I'm nodded out for 5 minutes. Oh, okay, I'm out, dog. What we do? I ain't getting in trouble? Shit. You in class like this trying to fuck. Because they fuck with you all morning. And you got to sit through PowerPoints. You're like, fuck. And then you get tired. They make you stand up. Overarm claps. You're sitting in there like this. Trying to stay up. All you motherfuckers know. Anyway. Fuck, I'm getting on a tangent here. Basic training and bullshit. But as soon as I got out, you know, I ended up going and we went over to Iraq like right off the rip. I joined in 2003. I went to basic training. I got out. 2004, I was with my unit in January. And then May, they were like, hey, we're asking for volunteers because this company's going. They're asking for volunteers or they're just taking people. I'm fucking 25. I just joined the military to go back to school to try and better my life. But I looked at it like this. If I'm going to, ask them to give me a chance to change my life, I'm going to put my life on the line and do whatever I take. The only thing I did was make sure I had enough life insurance that if I died, then my son would be taken care of. I mean, we know 200,000 ain't shit right now, but at that time, I'm like, fuck, it's better than, at least he'll have a jump start in life for whatever.
Definitely, excuse me. Yeah, definitely.
So, I looked at it like I'm willing to give my life. And when I was over there, I had to put it in perspective like, okay, what the fuck are we doing here? Okay, well, I joined the military, so I have no say where I go. Okay, but I have a say in what I'm doing on the ground. You know what I mean? And in a sense, really I don't, because I was a private, so I didn't have shit to say. I had to just follow orders. But when you're doing things, you realize you can make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And one of my buddies, shout out to Fu, and we had these conversations, and it was like, well, look, if we're willing to fight them here, it's better to fight them here than over there. And basically,
over there
in Iraq. So we were in Tikrit. When we got there, we were in Tikrit, which is Saddam Hussein's hometown or whatever the case. You know what I mean? And so we that's where we were stationed. So basically, we just had to do patrolling. Basically, we were police officers in Iraq. So we would patrol the area, make sure there was no bombs on the road. We'd go and do a morning sweep, or we'd just go drive out in the middle, basically on the highway, and make sure there was nothing that blew up on us, or if we can detect anything, right? But then you got to put it in perspective. We're out there to protect the citizens who live there. I look at it like this, man. People talk about us going and getting into these battles and wars, and it's so tough because I'm conflicted, because when you see how people are living and they can live better, you try and be like, well, why the fuck don't they live better? You know what I'm saying? And when you're living in a place
like a third world,
like Afghanistan, who rules by what cut, and I'm not gonna say this doesn't work, but if you steal something, they'll cut your fucking hand off. Guess what? You probably won't steal no more. You probably won't steal, but the only reason why you're probably stealing is because you're fucking starving.
Right.
So there's a reason.
There's also a reason why they're third in today's world. Third world countries exist.
It's amazing.
No, it's not amazing. It's designed that way. It's designed.
Enlighten me on that one. How is it designed?
I got to get my facts together, but I can tell you, it definitely is designed that way. It's designed that way because, like, if I went over there to one of the countries, they're trying to build up certain areas, like for Africa, for water, clean water for them, and things like that. But it's just like, I couldn't just go over there and start a towing company, even though they may need one. I might get killed for that.
Oh, well, yeah.
You just can't go over there and make things better.
Well, that's because of militias and shit, too, sometimes.
But okay, so
it's
got
so hard.
Just like when I gave you those. I want to get my facts together because I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, I hear you.
But it's just like,
well, that's like with the drugs.
If you're in power,
that's like the cartels.
If you're in power and you develop or you want to support a program to make things better.
Oh yeah.
The powers that be may come down on you and take you out.
Oh, for sure.
So that's the design.
Let's talk about a car that was patented that would run on water.
So it's bought.
Was bought and then shelved. Say, fuck you, you ain't making that.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me? Trust me,
but
man.
Just like the countries are third world for a reason. Just like certain demographics in this city that we live in are urban decay. That's by design.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we know all
it's
that.
by design.
Yeah.
Just like those countries.
Well, those are definitely by design.
And the countries are by design too.
Well, okay. Let me put this in perspective. We all know how even with Afghanistan, we were there basically for the drugs. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100% real. They can say to get Bin Laden, but they were there guarding poppy fields and fucking taking all that shit, dude, and bringing it back for all the pharmaceutical companies. Let's not get it twisted, dog. It's all about everywhere you look, fucking Vietnam and everything. But that aside, okay, that all aside, if somebody gave their life in Afghanistan or Iraq, and when people pull out, eventually they're going to pull out. Eventually, you can't stay there forever. I mean, you can, I guess, but eventually people leave. Eventually things move on. It's like, okay, here's a great example. When we were in Iraq, okay, we had that place on lock for. To be honest, I thought we had that place pretty much well managed. There wasn't much going on in our area, but we had patrols, and we were the National Guard. Well, when we got relieved by, I believe it was a Marine. No, it was. This is actually kind of cool. We were relieved by, at that time, it was Colonel Steele, which is Captain Steele from Black Hawk Down.
Really?
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, with
Captain Steele.
Yeah. He
came in with his brigade or whatever the case. They came in and relieved us on where we were. I think it was with the 101st. It was with one of the airborne units, and he was the colonel of the camps. I mean, I never met him, but it was just cool saying, "Oh, these are the motherfuckers that
Mm-hmm.
But because of what we told them, hey, watch out for this, blah blah blah. Don't go around here. They're like, oh, okay. Basically, you ain't shit, National Guard motherfuckers.
Like, yeah, we got it from here.
When we left, guess what? They got fucked up in that same area that we were told about. So, it's people. Things happen. You know what I mean? You're gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? So if you gave your life, you have to put it in perspective. Where, when I was there, my goal was to make sure my buddies were alive and that we saved as many people there as possible. It didn't become about being there for America. It was there about protecting the people that are around us. But
then that was
protecting America, in a sense. Because we were doing raids. We were going after people trying to kill us on a daily basis. Yeah. And maybe people that were financing terror. And this is, truth be told, we didn't know. These are people they tell us to go get. You know what I'm saying?
Following orders.
Exactly. So I don't know who the fuck we arrested. Luckily, I never killed nobody. Luckily, I never had to shoot anybody. My deployments were, by any means, I would say I was protected by the fucking hands of God the whole time. Because anything that happened, I wasn't around. I had just missed some shit. Nothing ever happened to me directly that anything caused me any bodily harm. And it's amazing because I know we lost people and I know people got affected in it. But I was there twice. I was there in 2005 for the most part, and then for a whole year basically from, in 09. So I hate seeing people attack and I don't even care about attacking presidents or whatever the case. I just want all the veterans out there to know that anybody that's alive that was lost, it was not lost in vain. At that time when they were there, they were doing their job. They were protecting whoever they were with. They were there protecting the people around. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? And it just, I don't like to hear this rhetoric. And then, especially when people are like, oh, what did he die for? And you just want attention. Look, everyone out there in the military knows that we all gave our lives willingly and we didn't want to for certain reasons, just because you don't want to just give up your life, you know what I'm saying? Right. But you're willing to for your buddy, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you're there to protect and watch their back, you know what I'm saying? I was willing to take a bullet for any of my people. I'm still willing to take a bullet for many of my friends and family, you know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is. My life is on a whole side note, I thought of this, and I don't know if it's a quote, but I thought of this, and it made me think, in the grand scheme of things, one person really ain't shit, but one person can really change the world.
With your no shit ass.
Any phrase that can be muttered can, like Tupac said, I'm not going to change the world, but I may inspire the mind who does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something sparked Martin Luther King to make a change. You know what I'm saying? These things in life, in the grand scheme of things, who was Martin Luther King? He was a kid that was born, you know what I mean? But he grew up to be this individual that was revered and, and did a lot of amazing things for people. And it's like, you don't think about it, but everyone believes there's somebody important. Everyone believes they have a voice. and they should be able to be heard. And I guess
Sure.
that's why we're doing what we're doing now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like seeing this bickering and these sides, and everything's trying to be politicized, and you know, whether it's the vaccine or this Afghan pullout, and what did Trump do compared to Biden? And look, it doesn't matter. Guess what? Because they're not the motherfuckers out there fighting. You know what I'm saying? They're not the ones out there doing this shit. It ain't like back in the Alexander the Great was fucking leading his goddamn people and out there fucking battling with these motherfuckers, these warriors back then. I'm not saying they're great because I'm sure they slaughtered fucking innocent people, but they were out there speaking. You know, now it's a thing where they sit back and just say, okay, go do this, go at my bidding, and do all this and that for evil purposes in a sense too, because like you said, what is it all for?
Right.
What was it all for?
Just like if you were told the truth about General Lee, that he was a loser.
Right.
He lost.
Right. But they reveal it's like, oh, the man on the side. What are we talking?
Just tell the truth. Start telling the truth.
Well, the truth, nobody likes to hear the truth. That's the problem.
Tell the truth.
That's the problem with society. Facts are not important. They're not important.
Tell the truth.
You tell the truth. You tell people, look, this is... I don't want to waste...
General Lee lost. Tell the truth.
And take mushrooms. Then you'll fucking see.
Just tell the truth.
Just tell the truth.
Report the truth. Stop teaching the children BS. You know, don't you know if nobody ever talked about September 11th from this day forward, the 2-year-olds of the world would never know about it?
Yeah, but you want to know about it.
Yeah, but just think.
Because that was crazy as fuck.
You should want to know facts about it. Know the truth.
Yeah, you definitely got to learn facts.
Know the facts. Know what it is. Know what actually happened.
Let's keep it real. There's certain things they have not found in the fucking rubble yet, or whatever the case. You know,
they even said the planes on the videos was fabricated.
Dude, I can't speak for any of that shit. I was not there.
I wasn't either. But
people in New York seeing the shit.
Did they see the planes?
I don't know, man.
See what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
You know, but we all saw the TV.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why with media, dude, you can't trust shit, but you can trust us. No, okay.
Hey,
hold on.
When are you doing comedy again?
I'm actually going on Sunday.
Good.
To the pharmacy. I'm gonna do 10 minutes, people.
And while
he's
doing
first
comedy,
time ever.
While he's doing comedy, I'm gonna be out there grinding.
Yeah, first time ever. I'm gonna be doing my 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try and combine a couple sets together. It should work fairly okay.
I'm sure you're gonna kill.
You know, we seen what the crowd. It's like I said, it's basically it's an open mic, but it's awesome.
It's not an open mic.
It's awesome to get a spot. Like I said, shout out to John Brown, baby. He's the host of it.
Monorail. Yeah, John Brown.
Yeah, he's hosting it. When he said he's gonna be, I think he said October 3rd. He wants to actually open up for an actual open mic, because I was told it was an open mic. So when we got there, I thought we could just go and sign up. But he said he does spots and he does 10-minute slots. So he was able to fit me in. Appreciate that. You know, I'm gonna try and go work out this material in a longer stretch, which is different. You know what I mean? We're used to that 5 minutes.
I'm gonna try to go up Wednesday.
I'm working days this week, thank God. Shout out to my boy, too, in the office. He was able to, I think he has somebody else, so I guess I should shout out Dan, because he's probably the one that's going to end up having to do it. Sorry, buddy, I love you, but nights, man, suck, dog. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? It messes with everything. I can't get out and do shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know they don't care.
Your comedy muscle.
Yeah, I know companies don't care. You know, I get it. You know, it's about what they can, you know, provide for their customer.
Right.
And there are constructions everywhere. People gotta work. People gotta get their shit done. So not too many people like to do it. I don't either, because, you know, like I said, last week, birthday week, we didn't even get to go out and try and do it. You know what I'm saying? Things were all backed up, and so I'm hoping this week, you know, coming forward, we'll be able to get out on Wednesday again, yeah, like you said. And but yeah, shout out to the pharmacy on Sunday. People out there, you're probably gonna hear this before then, but they do that. So give a shout to John Brown if you want to get on the list there. Also, Speaking of which, I want to give a shout out to my boy DJ Latin Lou. You know, check him out.
DJ Latin Lou.
Check him out on djlatinlou.com because that's where you can find when he plays music every Saturday.
He was live
this morning.
Yeah, well, he was live when I was waiting on you to get here.
Yeah, yep. From let me throw that dig there. Oh, yeah, it's my turn now. Huh? Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just saying, I was listening to his show.
Yeah.
While I was waiting for you to get here. That's all I'm saying.
Between 11:30 and 1:30. This is right. You be rocking in on every Saturday. So, like I said, people, appreciate all the support. Get the merch.
Get the merchandise.
I'm telling you, even if you live in Cleveland, baby, I got Cleveland, Ohio. I got it in
Ohio's
Cav colors, and I got the Browns colors. So.
And you had some in, I thought, the red, white, and blue?
No, I didn't do that.
For
one.
the
tribe?
The Guardians?
I'll have to get them. The Guardians.
Yeah.
Are they still the same colors? I was waiting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was waiting because, what's the point of doing it?
And look, it's getting cold outside.
That's right.
Get your Midnight Paco podcast hoodies.
That's right, people.
So you could be...
there you go.
Yeah. So you could be with it, be hipped. That's the style. Hey, they're hip, they're cool, they're comfortable. You got a pouch here.
Pouch. That's
you can put Arizona tea. You put your phone in there.
Arizona tea. Shout out to Job.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
My dog, boy. You don't realize how good you are, dog. You don't.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Keep doing your thing, baby. Like I said, before we get into that, I want to make my stance clear real quick, just because I don't want to have to. I'm sure we'll touch on it again.
I hope not.
Yeah, right. Because this is fucking just—it's like the media, dog. It just keeps boom, beating us over the fucking head with shit. Be kind to people, man. Fucking look. Don't force people to do anything. I have friends that they're concerned and they tell me, hey, you should get the vaccine, you should get the booster and all that stuff and all that. People, just worry about yourselves. Worry about yourselves, protect yourself. When you start trying to point fingers and start trying to put people in different boxes and want to separate people from one another, that's when things start to get bad. And that's when the government... Look, people forget about Hitler, man, and how things were taken over back, and it's all because of media. Once you start...
He was elected, 3 times? Twice?
Oh, he was the man.
He was elected.
Yes, elected.
It wasn't a dictatorship.
No, he was elected.
He was elected. Because
people started thinking the way he was, and like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, the dirty Jews and all that shit. Let's round them up. Once you start putting labels on people, it gets very dangerous. And it doesn't have to be a race. Now you're the unvaccinated. Now you're the unvaccinated. What the fuck are we talking about here, people? Really? Get a goddamn tattoo and get scanned too, is all I'm saying. Okay? We already got dummies who got chips in their hand to open up a fucking vending machine in a door at their job. They don't give fucks.
What about the cell phones in their hand?
Well, I mean, that's everybody.
No.
Oh, wait, what?
This is their cell phone.
No, what?
Yeah.
I mean, embrace it, people. I mean, if that's what you want, you're going to be able to do magic tricks. Fuck it. Hey, once again, you do whatever you want to do. I don't care if you want to cut your fucking legs off and have robotic legs so you can run faster. By all means, do it. Because guess what? You could probably do that. They're going to be... Pretty soon you'll be able to fucking get a shot and be able to the fuck you want. And then you're like, why do all these people want to be dinosaurs? Why is everybody... Because we're already changing genders, motherfuckers, so we're going to be able to change fucking... if I want to be a goddamn coyote, fucking hit me with my goddamn coyote juice, motherfuckers. I'm going in the wild, bitches.
I want to be a Corvette.
Transformers, man, that's not too far away either.
I want to be called and referred to as a Corvette.
Black Pearl?
That's the Black Pearl out there.
That's okay.
The Black Pearl's out there.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'm gonna be a Corvette, probably a red Corvette, and I want to be. I want y'all to respect that.
I respect it, brother.
Thank you. I identify as a Corvette. This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast is brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. Services offered is help with documents that need to be typed: guardianships, probates, divorce, wills and trusts, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or at 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right. Once again, people, you can reach me at Justin Fuller Comedy at Instagram.
And I am the _great_Corey. And that's my Instagram. And I identify as a brunette. Respect me.
Respect.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. 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 Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.